The Human Rights Commission says it convened the hearings after it received a number of complaints about alleged violence and brutality by law enforcement agencies and private security companies during evictions across the Western Cape over the past 2 years. A video of Bulelani Qolani, who was naked at the time, went viral in 2020 while evictions were taking place in Khayelitsha. He claimed wrongdoing on the part of law enforcement officials. He says he has been involved in several clashes with law enforcement officials.
I've got a J88 and a statement. The commissioner said on the 24th, we will go on a parade so we can identify those people. I asked why don't they take iPad to investigate that case? Because it is not my responsibility to be pointing at people. They have the records of the task team that was set there at the time.
Another submission was made by a monitoring organization on allegations of human rights violation at a camp set up in Strandfontein to house homeless people during the COVID-19 lockdown.
There was dissent amongst the residents who felt that the conditions were inhumane. And when there were riots per se, they were actually met with law enforcement riot gear, and they would come into the camps, and people were injured as a result of that.
Were those injuries recorded?
Yes.
And,
yes.
And is there a record for that?
Yes, there is record. Yes, there is record of that. I would describe the camp as psychologically brutal. I would describe just the mere presence of that level of machinery and militarization created a psychological, I think, a brutal psychological environment.
The Commission says its purpose is to assess the veracity of the allegations and whether the evictions were legal and conducted in a humane manner.
When these evictions happen, obviously, if it's lawful, they're accompanied by a sheriff of the court, and we need to establish whether it was lawful or not. And at times when it's not lawful, when you are not within the 48 hours, or then it becomes lawful because they have to then do the eviction. And it says, and the stories that we've heard and complaints, they were violently.
The Commission will listen to responses from law enforcement agencies and relevant government departments in the coming weeks. Thule Joga, SABC News, Cape Town.